Baby daddies has always been a thing. Like, imagine like you being called a deadbeat baby daddy because the court ruled against you. It's not even because you are. Like, and it continuously happens. We get drugged. We just have to build up a stronger shell to survive.
Y'all don't like taking care of your kids.
What?
You don't like keeping them. You don't like taking care. Now, I'm not saying speaking for you, but what I'm saying is that see, that's what I'm saying.
We're not supposed to nurture. We're not supposed to nurture the kids.
Y'all don't want to do shit.
Man, that is a small.
Why don't women understand that like women nurture the kids, especially in the first 3-4 years, especially.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Listen, you see my children right now.
Man,
what I just tell we were just having this conversation, but I shouldn't have had to nurture them all by myself.
Oh no,
I feel like I needed help, and when I needed help, he took off.
That's your baby daddy. So don't say y'all.
But I'm not gonna say that I didn't have help because I had very good grandparents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the grandparents were amazing. So I can't really say like.
But that ain't the daddy though.
But that's not the daddy. But before he took off, I'm not gonna say because like the early years, you know, we were dating and he was married. He took my son in as his own, and he took on
He was married?
No, I was married.
Oh.
We were married.
Oh,
we were married.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me clear that up because I don't want no misconception about that. We were young. We got married. I had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like 8-9 months.
How old were
me and
y'all?
him met. We were young. I was like 21 when I had my son.
See, I can't
22.
blame people for that. I can't blame people for running away at that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I was 22. He was 25.
Yeah.
We was young, and like before, like I feel like I trained him. I gave him all the tools, and then when he left, he went to go be a better man, which was cool. I didn't have no problem with that, but it was like you forgot about the kids.
You still gotta.
Yes,
do for yours.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew exactly what to do. Like, he can comb hair. He didn't know how to do none of that. He didn't know how to take the trash out when me and him got together. He didn't know how to cut the grass. He didn't know how to do nothing. And then when we got together, I had to teach him things like he can grill, he can cook, he can do all of that stuff.
You made him into a husband.
I did. But he just was stay out the streets. The streets got him. And they took him down the rabbit's hole.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I just see something wrong with him not, being an active dad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Don't just run away. Run away, but then
at
some point you got to realize I'm an adult.
Right.
I got responsibility to do something about it. But I don't think it's like majority of men like.
But you know the crazy part about it is like when he was with them, like before he like my son got there. My son's about 8, 9. My daughter's 5. You know, like they was a couple years. So,
okay.
But up until then, when we broke up, we co-parented really well when he was in Greensboro. But when he left, the co-parenting just became almost non-existent. And then when he got himself together. Later on, it started back up. He got better. I will say that. Like, when he got himself together, he had to do the work himself. And so I will give my baby daddy some props because we ain't always been there, but he has changed and he's tried. Like, he's done like a...
Man, you never know when somebody gets that awakening, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To realize, let me snap out of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So... that's why you really got to be patient with people.
You do.
You have to be very patient. If you ain't patient, you're gonna be angry.
I just don't have a lot of patience. Like I'm learning patience, but I just don't have a lot of it. Like, cause I just don't have a lot for foolishness.
I feel you. I mean, like I say, I always say I got tolerance. I can tolerate, but I ain't got a lot of patience.
See?
There's certain stuff I can tolerate.
And I have no tolerance.
My patience is very thin. That's crazy though, right?
Yeah. I get it. I understand it.
just if you're gonna be kind of crazy, hurry up with it.
Like I need to see it right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get your craziness out real quick and let's get on about it.
But see, I'm like that too. Like I like to kind of nip things in the bud right then. You know what I'm saying? Like I see stuff, I peep stuff, and then I just be like, okay, I'm say something, I'm not saying anything. But then when it just get under my skin, I'm like, okay, well, let me just stop. And let's just nip this in the bud. Because I know me, like the more I let it fester, I'm gonna come, by the time I really come at you, you're gonna be like, what did I do? Like, where is this coming from? You get what I'm saying? Like, that is I am working on it. I am in therapy about it. But, like, I just have a low tolerance for bullshit. And, like,
I don't think you're supposed to have a high tolerance.
I have none, though. Like, I really don't. Like, and the older I get, I feel like the worse it's getting.
I understand it. That's why I understand why old people be so mean. Like I get it. You know
exactly. I'm telling you.
80 years of this is like I'm tired.
I'm tired of this. I'm gonna say what I want to say,
but I'm tired of being here.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Everybody getting much stupider. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I'm telling you.
I don't even know if I want to live a long life.
I be thinking the same thing sometimes. But it's like, it's so much more I want to do and I want to see. But then it's like, as bad as it's getting, I don't know if I want it.
I mean, give me at least about 65, you know what I'm saying? I think
I want to get to about at least 70, 75.
I mean, it depends on where you are now. I'm just saying, like, 25 years from now, you know what I'm saying? What is the world going to be like?
But 25 years go by really quick, though.
But I ain't talking about the time. I'm saying, what will the world be like, the people?
I'm scared.
Like, we changed a lot in 10 years.
That's true.
And we didn't go up. Like, we went down.
Yeah.
Like, people can relate to themselves as signs instead of a gender. Like, come on now, what are we doing with our time?
Are you talking about like the zodiac signs?
Yeah, you can identify as a zodiac. You can identify as anything, man.
Yes, we are a big Aries
that's
energy.
What you want to do, but
what energy are you today?
Man, right now?
Yeah.
The whole day or right now? Like this?
Just right now.
I guess I don't know a lot about signs.
Oh no, because you put a post out there, big Cancer energy.
Oh, that's because that's me.
Because that's what you was feeling that day.
But the vibe that this person is in right now is not the Cancer vibe. You know what I'm saying? The Cancer vibe, we like that. We talking about how the world is gonna be in 25 years. That's bringing me down. You know what I'm saying?
So you thinking if they relate us to zodiac signs now, what do you think we're gonna be related to?
I mean, you could choose to identify as that. Like you could choose to identify as non-binary. I don't even know really what that means, but all that type of stuff. I'm just wondering, like, why does that stuff even matter right now?
Everything matters because it feels like we all are planning for the future.
Hold on. Random. This is random.
Okay.
On the way here, right? I was doing the show in my head.
Mm-hmm.
With your voice and everything, right?
Okay.
And it didn't go the way it's planned because I was supposed to start off by telling you the first thing we start the show with. I was supposed to say, I always wanted to be an actor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So now that I've done that, does that mean that I saw the future?
When was you an actor?
No, I'm saying this moment we're having right now.
This is like a deja vu.
No, I actually thought about it. I actually planned it.
But did it go as planned?
It didn't start out like I thought it out, but it's happening right now.
Yeah.
So what is that?
I think it's just go with the flow.
But I planned it. Like, did
You plan to have that
I
conversation?
plan to have this conversation right here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good
But
thing.
is that me seeing the future or making the future
That's
happen?
not you. That's bringing your thoughts to reality.
But ain't that like me making the future happen?
Yeah, you actually are.
That is crazy.
See, and that's dope, ain't it?
It is.
Ain't that something to look forward to?
But that's what we do when we want something to happen. We make it happen.
Absolutely. You won't know if you don't try, right?
Mm.
So let's get back to this acting thing. I told you in the hot seat tonight. He always put me in the hot seat.
Man, I do that.
We ain't doing this shit tonight. We gonna put him in the hot
Go
seat.
ahead. I mean, it ain't gonna ever be hot.
So what made you want to become an actor?
Oh no, I'm not an actor. I just always wanted to do it.
You wanted to do it?
I wanted to act. Yeah. I mean, when we was young, teenage years, we used to have a camera. We didn't even have a camera. We'd just be doing skits.
So you just always just knew you was gonna be a star.
I mean, of course, I watched a lot of TV, so Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, all them black actors. This made me wanna, and
Just dream big, right?
because I think I can act real good.
Now that I agree. But I don't even think you need a whole lot of acting. Cause it just what comes up comes out. I mean, you definitely would be the perfect person for improv.
I could do that, but I'm talking about like reading the script and everything. I think that
I think you could do it.
I just ain't never want to do like the casting of it. I just feel like if you want me, you put me in it. But they don't
How do
even
you
know
think
what I
they
can
don't
do,
even know
right?
who you are? They don't know what you do. You think they're just gonna come and just tap you? Hey, Jasper.
Hey,
they just gonna
see
pick
it.
you out the
You just
sky.
gotta see it, yo. You gotta know a star when you see one, And I'm just like, yo, if you don't find me, I'm not gonna get found. I mean, that's just one of my things, though.
You gotta put yourself out there.
I don't want to do.
I think you should. I think you'd be a good actor.
I will. I mean, if I do it, it'd be something that I, produce myself or produce with some of my peoples or something. But I ain't about to go. I ain't about to go making a whole portfolio and trying to get on sets and stuff like that. If they see me, they want me.
So if you make it big, you gonna bring all your crew with you?
Of course.
You think they trustworthy too?
My boys been my boys since day one.
All of them?
I mean, they gonna have we're gonna be like LeBron and the boys. They gonna have their jobs. You know what I'm saying? I need you here. I need you here. I need you here. If they choose to come, that's what they gonna do. We all gonna be set up though.
I think that's good. I think guys do that a whole lot better than women. Women are like crabs in a bucket. Just the truth.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get on y'all today.
No, because we're going to get back on you.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, I really do feel like that. And all women are not crabs in a bucket. So I don't want to put that
y'all
out
got
there.
a problem with like keeping friends though, for real.
We do. And I think the problem is that, I don't know. I know with me, with a lot of women, they just stab you in the fucking back.
Yo, why?
I just don't get it. I be trying to figure out it. I don't know. I had a friend recently.
I think I know what it is. Though.
What it is? What is it?
I think it comes from like the mother and daughter relationship.
I am such a nurturer. Like, I try to cater to all my friends. I love my friends. You know, like I'm their hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yes, you a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always that one. I pump all my friends up. But it's just like they always do some snake shit behind my back. And I just don't get it. Like, I never, ever betray my friends. I do like my friends, though. Maybe they don't like me.
You like your friends.
Do you think they don't like me?
I'm talking about women don't like women.
What do you mean? I mean, I don't like them like that, but
No,
I
not
like
like
them
that. I'm
as
saying
my
I don't
friends.
think like. I think it takes a lot for women to be genuinely friends with another woman.
I feel like I have one friend. Like, I feel like I have a couple of genuine friends, but then I feel like some are just, I just don't know.
But still, even when you have your group of friends, I think it's like because of the woman thing, it's hard for y'all to just be.
I think
cool.
I just don't have none of that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know too many women that be like, yeah, I like hanging around women.
I
feel like
don't.
never heard that a day in my life.
Yeah,
Did we say
I
that
like
already?
when we all, like, me and my friends, we vacation, we have a ball, like we turn up, we have a good time, but then when we come back, everybody go back to their own life.
I mean, that's
And
cool.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
and I love that for us because, you know,
But I think
everybody has a life.
I think that y'all
But
develop
for some
that.
of the ones that don't have a life, or I just don't get it.
Y'all develop that. Y'all develop the. I mean, y'all can tolerate each other for a period of time, but like I rarely seen like two roommates between women work out. Like rare. Like
I don't want to. I ain't never want to stay with a woman.
exactly. Like dudes, we can bunk with 15 other dudes.
I can't do it.
Not saying that that's cool, but we don't have the issues with the camaraderie that y'all have.
Yeah, I don't want a roommate with nobody. I just want to. I like to stay in by myself.
But I'm telling you, man, I think the mamas be like, it may be like an overprotection thing with daughters, but like saying like keeping them away that don't trust her. I think they breed it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really think so. I think some women are just, they have their own issues going on and they don't want to address them or attack them, because some people feel like nothing is wrong with them. Like you,
Yeah, they feel like it.
what I'm saying, like you as a man and me as a woman, like you know, I've said this several times, like I go to therapy and things like that, like to fix me. Some women feel like they don't need to be fixed,
Exactly.
but it is a lot of broken women,
Right.
and I can't fix them.
And they raise daughters. In that
But
cycle.
also it's a lot of daughters that are my age, like, you know what I'm saying, like they are just broken.
Exactly.
I mean, they may have it in one aspect of their life, they may have it all together over here, but they may be broken over here, or maybe a piece like this. And I get it because I was broken too. You know what I'm saying?
I think that stems from because that mother-daughter relationship wasn't proper.
I get that.
Like it was more a competitive thing. You know what I'm saying? It's so much competition that I see.
But who wants to compete though?
I don't think that y'all want to do it. I just think that I don't know what the root of it is, but like there's a lot of women that be very, very hard on their daughters and very, very soft on their sons. Like, and that,
Not me. I'm hard on both of them.
man, you ain't hard on.
I
nothing.
love them to death, I swear, but I be on their ass. You might not think so. I know you don't. Call them.
They probably look at you like,
Listen, my daughter want me to go back to Texas right now.
man, whatever.
Like, she loves me being
That's
here,
'cause
but
she
she want
gave
me
you-
to go because I have a check sheet. And I be
just
checking
a
it.
part
I
of-
go
that's a
down
part of
the
the game.
list.
That's a part of the game.
I tell her, listen, I love you, but I am not your friend. I'm your mama.
But you gotta.
I have
That's
to
what but y'all gotta be like. Y'all gotta maintain that. I mean, it's,
But I do maintain the balance. Like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
daughter come to me, talk to me about
dudes
anything.
gotta do the same thing.
And my
with they
son does
sons,
that
you
too.
know what I'm saying?
My son, he comes
We
like
need
me and him.
that masculine energy. We need that
Right.
love from the
Mm-hmm.
father. You know what I'm saying? Not just the discipline. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what, how do you manage? You got all these girls.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage being a father to them? I want to talk about men too, like, cause enough of the women. But June is men's mental healthness. I can't even get it out. Men's mental
Health awareness.
health awareness month. So I know with you, and you have children, and like, how do you as a man raise all these kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you have like these households that you have to maintain. Like, as well as the bills, the children, the whatever. Like, I know you so easygoing, but how do you handle all that? Because I know, like, even earlier today when I talked to you, of course, you know, I was about on the brink of having a meltdown then. And you were so kind and so like you was such a good friend, you know what I'm saying, that I needed at that time. And it's like, so how do you keep the balance between all these people and your work employees too? You know what I'm saying, like along with your children, because I know it's hard for me, and I don't have that many people to maintain, but you got a lot to maintain. Mentally, how does that affect you?
It doesn't.
What do you mean? Because I know there's some type of problem, some type of issues that arise. I know it's something like you have to be.
It's always
you
issues.
have to be something for everybody, and that's hard.
It's always going to be issues.
That don't drain you?
No. I mean, that's because at this point in my life, I'm learning and teaching myself basically my own religion, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps me, and I say it all the time. I'm like, what does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I only think things matter relative to the time, relative to the event. I don't think it matters in the long run. And because I understand that, I don't if a situation arises, I don't blow it out of proportion, because
You don't feel stretched too thin though?
no,
With nothing?
that would mean that I would think I have a breaking point.
So you don't
think
have
I
a breaking point?
No.
Even with all these households, like how do you juggle that? Because that's something I want to talk about too. How do you juggle being the father in these separate households, and especially the ones that like the ones you pay bills at?
I don't pay bills at every household.
I didn't say every. I said the ones that you do pay bills at.
Oh, man. That's what I say. I don't value money.
It's not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like where you take care. You like you and I've had this discussion off camera, where you have families that you take. We won't say what number, but you have families that you financially support.
Yeah, not
which
fully,
mean
though.
Okay, so you don't.
Not fully.
Okay, how do you support them?
I mean, like, it depends on what the family need. You know, if I can.
Is there a monthly allowance?
Nah. I mean, it's everybody not just depending on.
So let me ask you this: so are you the man of everybody's house?
Yes.
So you like big love?
Yeah.
So you go from house to house to house?
Not like that. No, I'm at home most of the time. It's just like everybody living their life.
Okay.
You know, we just if something need to happen, then it happen. If somebody need help, somebody need help.
So they just call you. What?
I mean, everybody living regular lives. You know.
Okay.
It's just nobody's thinking, oh, I need to see this person every single day, because
these women are okay with it.
Yeah, or else I'll be getting called to come see me every single day. Like, we have real lives to live.
But you also told me that one of these women wants to be your main woman.
No, not one of them. There's plenty of women. I've had women not deal with me because they want to be the main woman.
And you said one definitely wants to be the main one. And I wanted to know, because we didn't get to finish that conversation.
No, if I told you that, then I don't deal with her no more.
Jasper, you just told me this.
When?
like a week and a half or two ago.
One definitely wants to be a man. No, but I mean, I don't even use that terminology. I mean, that's why.
I mean, you said I have a friend that I have been seeing. You didn't say which one, and I didn't ask, but you said she definitely wants to be the main one. But I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No, I wouldn't say that because I know I'm not.
I know you said you weren't ready, but I was just saying.
No, it ain't.
I wanted
ready.
to say like
it's just not. It ain't.
It's
no
not
thing.
gonna happen.
It's not.
So do you cut
thing.
these women off when they want to be the main woman?
If no, they can leave. Like if you want something more than what it is, nobody's hostage. You can go where you want to go.
So you okay with all these women seeing other men?
If they see other men, then they have the men. If we're not on that level, then you don't owe me nothing. Like we just fucking around or whatever that is. But if I think that you're somebody that I want to invest in, then no, you're not seeing other men, or I'm not invested in you. That's one way or the other. It's not gonna be both. I mean, and that's like investment might not just be money. It might be if I'm helping you with your child. You know what I'm saying? I'm really being a dad to your child. If you want to go,
so if she still want to go, like even if you being a dad, you say I'm gonna still do my duties, but go do you.
Nah. You ain't about to go do you. If I'm helping you do that for your child,
you cannot tell a woman that she can't because you're not gonna commit to her.
And I don't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be one or the other.
Jasper,
why would you require that for me if you're gonna go get something?
Because you volunteered to be the daddy.
No volunteer. Nothing.
I mean, not volunteer to pay, but you stepped up to the plate to be the daddy.
And I can unvolunteer. I can unregister from that. I don't owe you.
Jasper, that is not fair. These women should be allowed, if you're single,
right,
regardless of whether you're helping them or not, because that was a commitment that you made to them or that child.
Right. No.
What? The child.
It ain't a commitment. It's just the fact
you would just stop fooling with the child.
No, if I'm helping with a child, then I'm for the child. You ain't even got nothing to do with the mother.
So if you and the mom stop dealing with each other, are you still gonna deal with the children?
Yeah, if I got a bond with the child.
Okay then. So that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna tell the mother that she can't.
But me and her ain't on that level no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about her. It's about me and the child. Me being the dad.
So then she can still go date then, right?
She can do whatever she wants from jump. I'm just not going to put myself in something that not going to benefit me. Why I'm going to take care of your child and I can't get you? But if you want to get me and have me take care of your child, why you going to mess with another dude? Nah, that ain't going to happen. You can mess with both of us, but I ain't going to be taking care of your child. What you mean?
I mean, I'm so confused. Like, my head is spinning right now.
It's not that difficult. I'm dealing with a girl. She wants to deal with another dude. What incentive is it for me to take care of her child if he's not required to do the same thing?
The fact of the matter is this. If you and I were dating, and say you come in and step up to the plate, I'm gonna help you take care of your kids, da 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 da. But then you say, I don't want no relationship. But I'm gonna help. I'm still helping with your child.
But come in with you in a relationship.
Now I mean not coming in a relationship, but we gotta understand and say as time go on, you start helping me with my kid, you get attached to my kid. You know what I'm saying? They start seeing you come quite often.
Right.
And y'all, it's my allergies. Just gotta make that disclaimer. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. But you are like, I know where we stand or whatever. Do you not feel like that don't give that woman hope of having a full-blown relationship?
But you got that. Why you want more?
But it's some type of relationship. It's not a full-out relationship.
Well, why would you want
if you're
more?
single and you maybe possibly doing this over here too.
What they got to do with you?
You the one want the poly relationship.
Right, but that ain't got nothing to do with you, me, you, and the child.
Y'all gotta, oh.
Like, what does that have to do with you?
I'm saying, when a man comes in and helps a woman take care, they gonna automatically be like, this gonna be, in their mind as time go on, especially as long as
So they thinking
some of
gonna
these
marry me?
yes,
Why has that got to be the goal?
it got to be something like some type of.
But if you already got the
what
substance.
type of what? You can't just leave it open ended. This woman is gonna want
Why?
some type of commitment.
Why do you feel that? Why do you feel that way? That's what I'm saying. Why do you think it got to be something?
Every woman wants that.
And that's y'all problem. Y'all can have the thing.
They
but you
want the
name,
commitment.
right?
No, not necessarily.
But you got
like,
the commitment. No, you just want the monogamy of it.
There you go.
And that's the problem. Because you're not getting it anyway. At least you're getting it with a man that's helping you take care of your kid. Like,
I mean, y'all
Y'all would
ladies,
rather throw
y'all just
away
be
that.
settling. I ain't settling for that.
I mean,
shit.
if you find
That
it,
is
if you find it out there, fine.
bullshit.
No, if you find it, congratulations. What I'm telling you is very rare. And I'm gonna say this is
Well, I'm gonna wait for my rare breed to come because
it's very rare.
and I'm okay without doing anything because,
whatever.
ladies, let's get back to that part.
whatever.
You have a choice. You don't have to get your hot pocket up, okay?
That's bull crap.
We don't.
It's a good
You
man is more
don't.
valuable than a good woman.
That definitely is not true.
Is it more women?
Look how many in the nursing home.
Do you think how many good women do you
How
think
many
there are?
men you think in the nursing home
This-
that ain't got nobody because of your way of
The
thinking?
value of a good man or good woman is placed on the quantity and like the demand. Everybody say they got a deadbeat baby daddy or a bum ex. How many you hear saying they got a good one? There's a lot of good women out here. Everybody think they're a good woman. So it's saturated.
What's your definition of a good woman? Because we want to hear from the men. We want y'all to tell us.
Hey,
Yes, can you come in and can you answer that question for us too? I
I
want to hear from the men. I want both of y'all to, and I'm gonna shut up.
Man, well, first of all, no one man can speak for every man.
No, I just want you to speak for you. What you feel, what you think is a good woman.
A good woman? I mean,
What's your idea?
it's a relative term. So she would have to just be, what, good for me? I mean, I think if, first of all, understanding, that's key. Somebody that can understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can't understand, and then it ain't gonna work, period. Like,
I agree
I don't care how
with
much knowledge you got. Like, if you don't know how to apply, or just, and patience is another one. Like, you can't. I mean, that hot head stuff is cool, but like, if you really can't like control that enough to sit down and have a civilized conversation without getting too rowdy,
right.
then that ain't good for me. It might be good for somebody else, but
Okay.
it ain't good for me.
I get that.
I mean, looks don't really make you a good or bad, but
What's your preference? Does looks matter to you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, it matters for what? That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
matter,
What does it matter to
like,
you?
looks may not matter for just sexual intercourse. It may matter for if I want to determine if this is a person. I
Y'all
wanna
pray for
be
me.
with. I mean, it's certain looks matter, but
No looks matter when it comes down to sex.
I mean, when it comes down to sex, certain looks matter. When it comes down to sex,
What looks matter when it comes down to sex? Because I want you to tell us.
So we get off subject.
We're not getting off
Okay,
subject.
okay.
We talking about it. We get into the nitty
Looks
gritty.
matter for me. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I think that all men go through this. Like let's say we see a girl might hit on us that ain't all the way our type. You know, before we say
And
no,
y'all will still smash?
before we say no, we're going to exhaust like every anything that could lead up to a possible yes, I'll do it. Like it got to be like nothing attractive.
You gotta rule out everything.
Yes, we gotta. Okay, boom, boom. Like, but it could be like the smallest thing that can make you be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And it may not have nothing to do with how she looks. She might just say something that make you be like, I gotta try this out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like, just a fat ass that could be just enough. Because we're not doing it to be with you for long periods of time.
I'm just here. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
Big titties. It could be whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you're not attracted, that thing that you like about her will you can convince yourself.
So if you seen a woman off the street right now,
I ain't never just smashed a woman off the street before.
I mean, I'm just saying, just in passing. You met a woman say you was at a party. You meet a woman. Like, what would ideally be your type?
Oh, she gotta be thick. Like that's gonna get my eyes looking, you know what I'm saying? But I know them slim chicks be, fooling you too, you know what I'm saying? But just like I don't know what it's about African American men, but I guess in the South, but we just love a thick woman, man. It's like the curves is like golly, it's like ridiculous. Like it's hard to turn it down. Like y'all don't understand, man. That's the thing, man. Y'all women, like y'all don't understand, like how much power y'all hold.
But let me ask you this, because y'all tend to like, because social media has made it so where even us black women now are trying to fix our bodies and do all that stuff. Does that matter? Because I hear some men be like, oh, I love the stretch marks, the tiger stripes, the rolls, the love handles.
A real dude does.
And then you hear some be like, no, I need a bad bitch.
No, see,
like I need the BBL. I need the
that's
Kim
that
Kardashian.
social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, that reality TV, social media, influencer, lifestyle, body stuff, they follow that too hard like that. Because those women are trying to impress millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Do
you think black women are harder on themselves than white women are when it comes down to looks and things like that?
Hell yeah. I mean,
I feel like it too, because you think about these, like even myself, like I got on a wig tonight, but I'm just saying, like, you rarely see, which I really love, but I just got back from traveling. But I love my natural hair, so I don't really get why we have to do so much.
What you got on the wig right now?
I do. I just said I was traveling.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Go ahead.
So I threw it on. Because I didn't have time to go,
do your hair.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Right. So I was a little jet lagged, you already know what I had going on, so stop it. But, so today, yes, I threw it on. But, I'm just saying, on a normal day, it would be curl, or braids or something like that. I think our black women, and women in general, are beautiful. But I'm just saying our black women, I think, are beautiful in all shades. Yeah. And I don't feel like we have to go across the world of, of bodies, thousands of dollars of hair and bundles to put in our hair just to look like something that's, don't get me wrong, it's bad. I like it's good. I like the looks and stuff, and they are really pretty.
It's expensive too. Bro.
But I just feel like, what happened to our beautiful? Like, I wear makeup sometimes. I don't wear it all the time. But what happened to our naturally beautiful? Yes. Yeah.
It's a few out there. It's a few out there. But that's what I'm saying. We only see what's being pushed to the front, and that's the Barbie doll, women and shit. You know what I'm saying? dude's gonna smash anything. Not anything, but it don't matter how you look. If everybody start wearing makeup and getting their bodies done and hair and all that type of stuff, the men will. I ain't talking about dudes that will do anything. I'm just saying, like, men. If y'all just say, okay, well, this is women, this is us. What y'all think we're gonna do? We're gonna be with y'all. Like, you think we're gonna stop liking y'all because y'all don't like?
Yeah,
make
I hear a
yourself
lot of superficial black men say
Then
that
that ain't the ones I want.
they wives stop taking care of themselves. And
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking
well,
about
what's the
taking
difference
care
in
of
that?
yourself.
Like,
No,
what's
you
the
can be
difference?
natural and,
Like,
and still take care of yourself. I'm talking about you can keep yourself up.
Right.
Like, you look beautiful. You just, when you wear the hair, the makeup and stuff, it just, you're
Enhances
insinuating
it.
and enhancing your beauty. But
Right.
if you never put it back on, you still look beautiful.
but I've heard some men say when women, like they get older and they stop wearing makeup because the skin gets clogged up and stuff, and they get mad at their wives because they don't do that kind of stuff.
You can't accept what you can't accept something that you liked, and then if you're not gonna agree with it, like in the long run. But if you know, like, I don't know, if she knew he liked it in the beginning, and
She might have been doing it in her younger years for herself.
well,
Like, she might didn't know that he didn't like it.
that's why you
But
gotta
he
have
might have just got
communication, you know what I'm
used to
saying?
her
Right.
looking like that. And then when she stopped, he's like, she don't take care of herself, so I'm going to go find somebody else with all the makeup and stuff.
So you
look
gotta know
probably,
who
I guess,
you
like the,
you gotta know who you with, and know what they like. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
you might get with a dude that might want you to get surgery. You know what I'm saying, or something like that, and then what? You know,
Right.
he gonna make you insecure about your own self because he wants you to get your
Right.
body done. You know.
Hey, hold on. What's your idea of a good woman?
Oh man, on the spot, like.
Yep.
I mean, I can't give you no one definition, but
He gave me several reasons or what his
For me.
idea for him, what
For
his
me.
idea.
My idea would be, it's not a specific thing that they do. Like, I can cook, I can that. It's not that. It's somebody who's willing to understand who I am, and be cool with some with coinciding with me. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like me and Jap, we might think about certain things the same, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of stuff that we different about. So we don't. So one wouldn't be like whatever woman that fits perfect with him may not fit perfect with me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I can't give you a solid because
But I'm talking about what would be ideal for you.
for me personally.
For you personally. Like, I know you're married, so we know that part, but I'm just saying, what is the perfect woman for you? Not like what would be ideal? Even if you're describing your wife, just what would be a good woman for you?
Like, me and my wife, I'm 38, about to be 39. Me and my wife have been together my entire adult.
Okay,
So
and that's dope.
So with that being the case, we grew.
Y'all
together.
grew together.
We grew together, so
Y'all figured it out.
we figured it out, and so like that's really it. Because who I was at 18
It's not who you
is
are at
not who
38.
I am now.
20 years
Right.
later. Yeah.
So what makes it work and what make it fit like I guess like a puzzle
Right.
is because we had time to learn each other. We had time to to understand like this is this and that is that.
Right.
So what makes us work together is because we are opposites. We are opposites. Like, she's more outgoing, she's more outside, I'm more inside. If she was just like me,
But y'all balance each other.
right. If she was just like me, we would be some clams in the shed.
Right.
If I was just like her, we would always be outside. So
That's dope though. Out
That
of
I
20
like
years
that, though.
y'all still grew
Yeah.
in different ways.
But y'all adapted to each other's
Yeah.
behaviors.
Yeah.
Like, or and y'all are okay with it.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't bother you. Like, you need, like, the yin to the yang. You need it.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Like I say, she at the end of the day, she brings balance
Right.
to me. Because I like I say, and I got a strong personality, whether it come off like that or not. But, and I'm really stuck in my ways.
Right,
and
I can tell that.
And to understand who I am, but I also understand who she is.
Right.
If we able to adapt to each other, we able to.
Yeah. So y'all kind of molded each other.
Yeah.
Like you say, when you almost like siblings sometimes. Y'all grow up and some days you gonna hate each other. You gonna fight, but you love each other because you didn't grew up with each other. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's all you know. Yeah, you want the best for each other. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, so like
I think that's
if
dope.
anything happened and I had to look,
Right.
it would kind of be tough.
Right.
To find
because you don't know nothing other than your wife,
so
or
like,
to compare it to.
Right. So like to my definition is kind of skewed.
Right.
Really,
it's one sided.
After
yeah,
20
but
years,
I can't say.
Well, not one, but biased because yes.
But I know now.
you ain't gonna find it
like.
out there. You know what you like. Yeah,
I know what I know.
It'll
what
be
I
hard.
Like.
And you know what you want. If you
what
had to go and find another wife, like God forbid.
But that's be the problem because you'll be looking for her and
I don't think so. I've seen a lot of men marry sometimes the total opposite of what the first wife may be, but
they probably
still
was
not
for
the
that.
same
They probably was looking
as
for
what
the opposite.
not the same as them. If that makes
I guess it depends on how the relationship ends. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. Because if it ended a certain way, I probably would look for the
something opposite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If it was tragic, then I probably might want the same thing.
Right.
You know?
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But
I don't want nobody like my ex-wife. Now, my ex-wife is cool. That ain't what
Jasper,
I'm just joking. I love my ex-wife.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like,
but I don't want to experience that again. I don't want to experience them again.
You don't?
No, not because it's the best.
So, but now, if you actually had to settle down with one woman, thank you. And if you had to settle down with one woman, then
why do I have to settle down with one woman?
I'm just saying, would you be looking for a lot of? You know what I'm saying? Do you have your own of what you would be looking for?
If I had to get married again?
Yeah, if you had to get married again.
Yeah, she would definitely. I mean, I know what I like, but I'm just such a different person that I mean, it's really simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gotta be able to talk. We gotta be able to be goofy. Excuse me, my bad. We gotta definitely like some of the same type of shows.
Yeah. That's definitely a must for me because sometimes I am a wine, Netflix, and chill.
Exactly.
And sometimes I like to be a wine and Netflix chill girl for 2 weeks. I may not want to go out the house. Right. Yeah, I just might want to just chill. We gonna figure out what we're gonna eat. Let's get let's take care of the kids. Let's do what we gonna do.
I won't mind shorty
yeah.
If we.
But then it's when I want to go out, I want us to have a date night too. But it's sometimes I just want to chill. Let's finish. Let's binge. Yeah.
But I want it to the point. If I catch you watching an episode without me, I'm gonna be mad.
You should be mad.
That's the type of.
That's the way, but right. That's the way it should be.
You watched the movie, you watched our show without me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
That's sentimental type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
People
don't get that.
All right, Jap. Let us find out. You a softie over here. Not a softie, but you know what I'm saying. Cause y'all.
Why you think I'm not?
Cause sometimes you just a matter of fact type of guy.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I know it's Roman antics. I love romance. I love doing nice, sweet things. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring a girl some flowers in a minute.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. All right, ladies. He's single.
You'll always be single.
You are not going to always be single. We is not claiming that.
I am a single. I am not a plural.
Oh, but you ain't going to always be single.
I'm going to always be me.
You can always be you, but I don't think you will always be single. I think one woman eventually will lock you down.
She gotta be. I can't even say it like, but she would have to be like.
I just think you set in your ways.
I am set in my ways, but I'm not predetermined. That's crazy.
I think you will.
Oh man,
I think time will tell. Y'all, we just got to wait and see.
You gotta like come with that energy, like, and you gotta come. You gotta have that energy, and the sex gotta be like just blow my mind away, like the both. Like,
it gotta be like that moment that we talked about.
It gotta be the crack.
It gotta be up there.
Yeah, it gotta be equivalent to crack. Like
you ain't had that yet.
Equivalent to crack? Nah, ain't nothing made me like gotta have it. I mean, it be some good stuff, but it ain't nothing crack addict.
I'm just saying. Let me ask you this:
like y'all be acting like y'all be having some crack, breaking car windows, breaking into houses and stuff.
Who be acting like
people? Stalking people, like women and dudes.
Oh hell no! I ain't gonna stalk nobody.
No love like that before.
I ain't getting out of my good warm bed for no nigga.
Before you go to bed.
I ain't doing it before or after.
But I'm just saying, she gotta have me like she gotta have that. It gotta be to that extent, and the whole vibe just gotta be.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So, is it hard for you men to detach from women who you actually have an emotional and a physical connection with?
I mean, it's natural, but for me, no.
Shit.
Once you decide that you no longer will be connected to me, then you can go.
So you give them the option.
What you mean?
You talk about me, Jasper. Do you realize what you just said?
What?
You said I give them the option.
I didn't say I give them the option. Nothing. They don't. I don't allow them to do anything because I don't own them. They have the free will to do what they please.
But I asked you.
What?
Like about having an emotional.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
And you said no. You don't have a
I
problem.
don't have a problem letting you go. I don't have a problem disconnecting. Like if you decide you want to go, I don't. That's what you decided. Okay, I gotta continue existing.
So you would never decide to go.
I mean, it depends on how she act and what she do. I ain't gonna just keep being attached to something that's, bringing me down. If she not trying to come up, she not trying to level up, then what good am I? Like, cause I'm not just in your life having sex. I'm helping you be better.
You're trying to build a woman up.
Yeah, and if you can't get that, then.
So are you just a temporary fix, like to show women that there is a type of a good man out here?
They're not gonna find that. They're not gonna find me. They might find something else that's better for them, but I'm not a temporary anything. I'm just, you experience me. I mean, a lot of people got a problem with being inexperienced. I don't. I don't have a problem being inexperienced because I feel like that my energy is that great that it should be shared.
It should be shared with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that's not just a sexual thing. I feel like my whole vibe should be shared.
I do feel like that.
If you feel like you the bomb, why wouldn't you?
I do feel like I'm a good vibe.
Right.
Like I feel like I bring good energy. Anytime I come, even when I'm in a bad mood, I think I still bring good energy. I mean,
I'm gonna if the vibe bad, I'm gonna do everything I can to make it a good vibe.
Right.
Yeah. That's just me.
I feel like I can get that. I can understand that. I do feel like, and I've said that, and I've had men to say that to me too. They're like, I think they don't even realize that you're a vibe until you ain't a vibe no more.
But they knew it. That's why they vibe with you to begin with. It's just people get accustomed to that vibe. And if you just listen to the same thing, you become deaf tone to it. So it's easy to overlook it or to listen to because you didn't listen to that.
You know what? I've had a lot of men say, like, I haven't had that vibe. So when they experience it, they feel like how I told you, I be feeling like It's too good to be true.
So
it's some
dudes
bullshit.
think that they never experienced.
Some men have not, and they don't know how to accept it.
So they saying you the first time they experienced
Sometimes you be. Haven't you been a vibe for somebody that first time, their first vibe? Ain't you heard a woman that say, "Damn, I ain't never experienced being with a man like you before."
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I had a man to say like, "I've never been with a woman like you before."
I just think that there's more good women than it is good.
It is definitely more good with me.
But like we
then
said,
again, I don't know,
everybody good is a relative term. I just think that as people, we got to be able to, deal with some stuff that we think are deal breakers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we dislike is not a deal breaker to deal with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can have your bottom line. You can't be this type of person, but
Right.
we be so superficial with choosing a person to be with that we be overlooking potential greatness or potential relationships that we claim we want. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to be single, be single. But if you really looking for something, you need to really look in yourself to see what it is you can deal with.
I ain't dealing with no other women.
Oh, well, that's you. I mean, you going to deal with it regardless.
Or I just be single.
I mean, you going to
and then you save yourself all the headache.
I mean, you're going to be single, but you still going to smash something.
I may not.
Ever.
I don't know.
Man, that's corny. You know you're going to smash something.
I don't know. Honestly.
Why would you not ever smash again?
Because this spiritual journey that I've been on over the last year or so, I really don't care to smash.
Why?
I told God, I asked God, I prayed too, and I said,
Oh,
I did. Listen, I prayed, I asked God, I said, take the desire of me wanting sex away until I meet my husband.
man.
Until you send me my husband.
Man, that may never happen.
Well, then I won't ever have sex.
You think that's what God want for you?
I would hope not.
It's not. Because, man.
But hey, I don't want no agreement.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell. Man, we be so, we be too crazy.
Now, I'm going to tell you, when I was younger, I didn't give a damn what a man did. If my bills was paid and my kids, a roof was over my head, my kids was full and fed.
That's because you was smart.
I'd be like, do what you want. But I did lay some ground rules, you better have your ass in by such time there, because if not, then we gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'm gonna come.
The thing is, you would do the same thing now. You just don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I don't think I would want. Yeah, I listen. You better fucking smother me,
right?
And you better make me think I'm the only person. Cause if not, it's over. Yeah. It's over. I ain't doing it. Cause if I find out,
But that's the crazy thing. Just because you found out.
If I find out, it's
just because you found out.
What you want me to do?
2 days ago you was happy, but then you found out something. Now you mad.
But how I know that the man might didn't do it?
Do what?
Or do whatever. He might have been the reason why I found out. I might have just rolled up at a restaurant and seen the man that lives in my house, my man, eating lunch with another woman who claims that you're her man. And I promise you,
it is not stopping your food.
I can guarantee you it's going to stop your food.
Why?
Because you're going to have to eat over at another table.
Why?
Because
why would you break
you
up
ain't
something
coming to eat at my table and you already eating at a table with another one.
You were not missing a meal.
I missed that meal because I was not included on it.
Man, no, man. Y'all,
see what I'm saying? I wasn't included.
Y'all be letting the smallest of things.
I ain't doing it.
The smallest of things.
Listen.
Y'all might think it's big, but
I done been butt dog hurt.
If you getting taken care of, and you find out your man been cheating on you for years, and you didn't have a problem for years.
I didn't know.
Exactly. Just because you found out, it's a problem.
Yeah, but when you know better, you do better.
No, man. That is crazy. That's crazy. That ain't how your granddaddy lasted that long.
No, that's exactly how. Because my grandma hit my granddaddy in the head with a frying pan.
Was they still together?
And they still together.
Exactly.
And he ain't never cheated on my grandma.
Man, you a damn liar.
I promise you. Listen, right now, my granddaddy has stage for dementia, y'all. And my granddaddy won't even let us, and we're his grandkids, he won't even let us take his diaper off. Like, he don't believe in, like, even before his mind went, nobody could help him get undressed because he don't want nobody, he ain't let nobody touch his private part but my grandma. Like, he was a pastor, so he we never heard of he's never been in a scandal.
That's trauma.
He did not. No, he loved my grandma.
He was scared of your grandma.
No, go. That was in their younger years. Listen,
Exactly.
he had time to leave a long time ago. He'll tell you, he said he loved, he will tell
Did your
anybody.
grandma go to jail?
No.
Exactly. What's going to happen the next time?
It wasn't no next time. He got his shit together.
It was fear.
And he became
relationship.
the best man. Like, I swear to God, like, when I look for a man, I look for my grandfather. Because of the way
for somebody you can dominate.
No, my grandmother didn't dominate. Honestly, my grandfather was very soft spoken, but when he meant business, and he was the man of his house.
Now
my grandma ran.
Got hit in the head with a frying pan.
No, my grandma ran her mouth. But when he said what he said, listen, my grandfather, he never whooped us, and my grandma whooped everybody else.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, my granddad,
he became the beta in the household, and they just grew old.
No, my granddaddy was like, when he meant something, like if he raised his voice, everybody knew to shut up.
Do you think your grandma was scared of his voice?
Yes.
No, she wasn't.
Even now, no lie.
Your
my grandfather,
scared of that man. She hit him in the head with a frying pan.
Listen, this was in the younger years. But what I'm telling you is that my grandmother is a submissive wife. Like, don't get me wrong, she voiced her opinion. But, like, even I watched the dynamics. You gotta think, I stayed in there and helped them these last few months. And my grandfather, even in his dementia, like, when he say stop, my grandma do like this.
Yeah, that's because he got dementia now.
No, he has dementia, and she still is obedient to her husband. Like, which is like she gonna.
That's different though.
No, like, if he say, I said stop, like, I don't want to do it, she gonna, even before his mind, he couldn't remember.
That's anybody though.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how they work. Like, they had their balance. But what I can say is that he never cheated. Like, he loved her. He was very gentle, very kind, but very stern. Like, he meant what he said.
There are dudes that don't cheat. I know that.
I know.
Okay.
And he didn't want to cheat.
I'm just saying, that was like 50 years ago.
They'll be married 60.
Yeah, he's like, what's the point now? Shoot.
I want that kind of love. I want my husband to love me.
You is not getting that.
I want a man to love me like that.
Not like your
I believe in it. And ladies, you all should believe in it too. Because you know what? If y'all stick to what you believe in, these men will adjust.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. They will adjust, but y'all don't. That's the problem.
What do you mean? We shouldn't.
Y'all don't stick to what y'all believe in.
Who don't? I stick to what I believe in. I mean, I haven't always.
Exactly.
But I do now.
Okay.
And a lot of men don't like it because they be like, oh, you done had your little glory days and all this and that, and now you ready to settle down and and now you want to be this, that, and the third. And we get tired of hearing that too. Like, me and OD.
We get tired of hearing y'all celibate and abstinent. We don't want to hear that.
Well, we get tired of y'all telling y'all want us just to dig up in our little holes too.
But don't tell us to be honest then. How about that?
Well, don't lie and try to trick us, because don't forget you said in another episode, don't make me trick you to get it.
I'm not.
And I want to know. No, but I'm saying, for men, why would a man, if a woman tell you no, and I'm celibate, why would you trick her to get it?
How? How can you do that?
I don't know, because you said it.
Okay.
Which means
you don't stop saying I said everything.
You did. Go back. It's on one of our episodes. You said I don't want to. You said I wouldn't want to trick you to be with you when I know that I meant to sleep with you, when that's really what I want to do is sleep with you.
Oh yeah, I would never trick nobody. But that's what dudes do.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So why do dudes do that?
Why do dudes trick women? Because women want to be tricked. Women want to be lied to. Y'all do.
That's not true.
Trust me. If y'all wanted the truth, y'all would be. If y'all could handle the truth, y'all want certain truth. Y'all don't want the truth that men giving y'all. No, y'all cannot.
You don't think women can handle the truth?
It's only like 1% of y'all.
I think I can handle the truth. But I
see
feel
this is what we need to clear up.
When I handle the truth, I need y'all to handle the truth.
No. See, let me clear this up. I think women can handle the truth. I don't think they can accept it and continue the whatever it was or whatever that the dude is trying to establish.
I think that's some women. I don't know. I think as I've gotten older, like I told you before, I believe in giving you exactly what you want. So I can handle the truth. But I give you what you want, but I have the option if I want to give you what you want. But then if I give you what you want, then I also have the option to never give it to you again.
You got that? That's cool.
You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So
but that's showing that you.
That means that I understood exactly what you said. I understood it. So, I processed it. I did it, and we done.
You felt some type of way,
no, I
and
didn't
now
feel
you
any No, I didn't feel any type of way.
Yes.
You can't get mad at the fact that a woman did just what you did.
No, y'all didn't do. You didn't do just what a man did.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it is.
To have a connection with no.
They don't want no connection.
Borders.
Ain't no way.
And because y'all require borders, they lie to get the connection. But they never wanted the borders.
You don't want a connection. Y'all just want to hump.
I mean, whatever you want to call that.
So let me ask you this. What happens when you get with a woman and the sex is trash? And that's just what you wanted. How do you explain to a woman that you don't, or do you just ghost them?
Ghost them.
So why can't y'all be honest about that? Can y'all tell? Listen. Can you tell the women what the issue was, so that if it was whatever the issue was, they can fix it?
Me, I'll give you another shot. You might been off your game. You know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
Sometimes we just don't give a fuck. Like sometimes we're okay with the sex being trash.
Why? That's ridiculous.
I don't think so.
That's ridiculous. What you mean?
I'm just saying, you might have caught, some men are so aggressive sometimes, and that they back women in a corner. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes it end up being trash because of that.
Gotcha.
I've done it. I've been backed in a corner. And
that's
you know what I'm saying?
Basically like a form of rape, though.
It is, actually. And if you want to take it like that and move and consider that as what it is, but some men be aggressive, and we as women, we ain't trying to fight no big old man. You know what I'm saying? So we just, give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Because some men don't even care.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's why
they just don't even care.
It's an unspoken rape.
It's an unspoken right. And it happens a lot with women.
Intimidation. Yeah, it does.
That's some men are very aggressive. And so I know, like me, I'm 5'2". So if you're going to be, you get what I'm saying, you got me somewhere trapped. That's why I always like to see, I tell you, I like to eat outside a lot.
Right. You don't want to get beat up and raped. You just go ahead and just take the lesser of the two. Well, not the lesser, but.
And make sure, I make sure it's garbage.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I been peed and did everything. I ain't did that. Like, I want to make sure that it's a horrible experience for you, because you just made it horrible for me.
You didn't do what you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to report that.
I get that, but I promise you, women ain't gonna do that.
They not. I mean, that's why dudes keep doing it.
I guess so. You might be right.
I mean, it's kind of hard to just prove that.
It's hard.
It's hard to prove it, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
And I hear a lot of women too. It's like, well, when I get away from there, I'm gone. Like you remember I put a post up about the girl said, if a man come and ask me for my phone number, I'm gonna give it to him. Like, I have done that a lot. Like, because I have been approached by some aggressive men that will even follow you to where you're going, you know, or follow you somewhere, and it's like, like, okay, what call me? Like, I have done that and talked to them for hours, and they be like, where you going? And I go pull in a random driveway. Like, sometimes, like, I just ride off across town because I see them following me.
But y'all gotta be smarter when y'all, like, out.
That's why I don't even like to date.
Not that y'all, like, dumb, but, like, y'all, first of all, y'all gotta stop thinking that dudes are just friendly. Dudes are not just friendly. Like, dudes have manners. There are men that have manners. Mm-hmm. But if a dude is offering to do something for you for free, I would pay him. Like,
oh no!
Like don't
and that's
assume
why
that it's
even if a man takes me on a date, I still offer to pay.
Yeah, that's best. Like,
yeah,
a dude will think you owe him something.
Yeah, absolutely.
For real,
right? I agree. And I think that's like this dating game, being single. I strongly believe though that it's easier for a man to get a woman than it is for a woman to get a man.
That's why I said the value of a man is more than a value of a good man is more than the value of a good woman. It's more of y'all looking for good men than it is men looking for good women.
I think women are just looking for a man, period. Some of them are.
No, that's what y'all end up with. Y'all ain't looking for no good men because y'all keep choosing the same type of men that you don't like in the first place.
I don't know. I've been engaged 3 times.
Different types of dudes?
3 different types of dudes.
You probably ain't want to be engaged that many times, though. You just ended up engaged. That's different.
What do you mean ended up?
You probably didn't choose these men specifically to be the love of your life.
No, I didn't.
Exactly. And you probably was happy you didn't get married to him.
I called it off.
Exactly.
Like,
but life is crazy, but nothing matters.
It is crazy.
Nothing matters.
Things do matter. I'm tired of you saying it. Nothing matters.
You're gonna be tired of that because that's my theology.
Is them the edibles talking, or is that you talking?
That's. I just told you that I'm learning and teaching myself at the same time my own religion.
So what religion is that?
Because nothing matters.
Nothing.
Nothing matters.
Something has to matter.
I think it only matters at that point in time. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
But in the grand scheme, what does that matter now?
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Why did anything need to matter?
Mm-hmm. Things should matter. You should have some concern.
They have effects, but why should they matter? Like, if the outcome is what the outcome is, why did the origination of it, why does that matter now? We place too much emphasis on pointless things.
So you think that's pointless?
A lot of stuff is pointless that we put emphasis on.
What do you think is pointless? Like, name some things.
I think everything is pointless. I think that most of the stuff that we argue about, we debate over, I think is pointless.
You think our conversation earlier was pointless?
Which one? The whole thing?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme, I don't think it doesn't matter.
You don't think it matters, but it mattered to me at the time.
It only matters now.
Well, it don't matter now because we've already talked about it.
Right, so it only matters for this podcast.
Yeah, but I'm saying it mattered to me.
But I don't think 50 years from now,
absolutely, it ain't gonna matter tomorrow.
Exactly. So.
But it mattered today.
That's all. This is the point in era in time. That it matters.
So you said things do matter. It just not for extended periods of time.
I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. That's why I don't get too hype over certain things happening, because what is it going to matter?
No, I'm gonna get hyped about it. I might not get extremely hyped, but I'm gonna be hyped.
If it threatens my existence, yes.
Okay.
But if it don't threaten my existence, then what does it matter?
Mm-hmm. I never looked at it that way, but I don't know. Some things do matter.
I was talking to my friend the other night. I was telling her my belief.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want me to believe that way no more.
What, that nothing matters? I mean, that's your belief.
It is.
Listen, you learn and grow every day. So your beliefs are going to change the older you get.
They have changed. It took me 40
there you go.
years
So
to develop this.
What you believe today may not be what you believe tomorrow, because we're gonna forever learn and evolve. So I don't feel like that's an issue, or should be an issue. You know.
But I don't see myself coming out of this.
Where you is set in your ways now. So she might be kind of on something.
It took a minute for me to get to the point to understand that nothing matters. Like, it took 41 years to realize that
things matter.
Things
Your children matter.
The word matter is relative.
Here we go with it. We starting back on this matter thing tonight?
No, I'm just saying that's a different type of matter. I'm just saying even the consequences of the things, what do they matter?
They matter a lot. There is consequences to everything.
What do they matter?
Do you believe in karma?
No. I do not.
You don't believe that you've reaped anything?
No. Not at all. I do not believe in some supernatural rubber band that's going to shoot something back at me that I put out into the world.
I do feel like if you put bad out, it's definitely coming back.
I mean, I don't see it. I see a lot of bad in the world. I don't see it coming back on the people for thousands of years.
Can I tell you a story?
It ain't gonna matter.
Oh, well then don't worry about it then.
Hey,
ain't need me telling.
If you feel like saying it, go ahead.
I totally believe in karma.
Wow.
I believe in it because I've seen it happen.
You seen something. That don't mean it was karma.
I believe it was karma.
You can believe what you want. That don't make it true.
It does make it true for me.
Yeah, that's the only where it matters.
For me.
That's the only place it matters is in your mind.
No, it's not in my mind.
What did you see? That was karmic. Is that the right word?
I seen a lady curse another lady, like speak ill will.
Mm-hmm.
And curse, you know how people put a curse on somebody, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And within 3 months' time, from the day that this lady said this to this lady, the lady that said it, she's dying of cancer. She just found out.
That she just found out, but she probably had it already.
It don't matter.
Actually,
she went to the doctor.
If it's stage 4, she had it already.
The week before, and they didn't find anything.
They ain't gotta find it. It can still be
No,
there.
she had tests done, ran.
And
her physicians didn't find anything, and now she has stage.
So you think it just automatically popped up?
Stage 4 cancer.
You think it just popped up?
I don't care what you say. It's karma.
Man, that
karma is real.
I mean, it's for you.
What goes around comes around.
I don't believe that.
You will reap what you sow.
I don't believe that.
Do you feel like if you sow good seeds, you put good out in the world, good is gonna come back to you?
I don't think it matters. Because if you're doing it for that reason, what does it matter?
I didn't say you was doing it for that reason.
Then
I am just saying that doing it, period. You're doing it for your good of you. Do you feel like good will return to you? Good things are gonna happen.
I mean, why would you think like that? You would have to think that you would only be thinking that way because.
No, what I'm saying is I don't wake up every day and say, "Oh, I'm just gonna do good today so that good can come back." What I'm saying is that I do believe that within me, being good and sharing my good and being the person that I am, that allows the universe to pour that good energy back into me.
I mean, if you plant a seed, you're gonna get a fruit.
Not always.
You're gonna get
Not if you put it on bad soil. Not if you plant it in bad soil.
Hey. So, what is the karma?
That it didn't grow.
So, people who did bad that ain't got affected from it, they planted a bad seed in
What do you think?
bad soil. What?
How do you know that they didn't? Just because they ain't tell you don't
If
mean
I
they
can't
didn't
see
do
it and to
You
verify
don't know it.
I did not. Why do I need to care about it? Why do I need to believe it exists if I can't verify it?
But you don't care to verify it.
Because I don't believe it.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying.
And if I could verify it, then I would have a reason to believe.
Okay.
But I ain't about to just go off of belief
Okay.
when I see that.
So if I show you proof, would you believe
You
it?
can't show me proof.
Okay.
You can show
What
me
do you-
something.
Something. But
And
you
then
don't
I
you don't
can-
believe in anything.
I believe in what I see, but that don't mean I believe it is the thing that you want me to believe it is.
Okay. So it's okay to agree to disagree. You don't believe in karma.
I do not believe in karma.
I believe in karma.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with you believing in it. I just don't
And
subscribe
I
to
don't
that.
have a problem with you.
I mean, I'm not gonna go
believing
out
it.
and do bad stuff, but I don't think that because
Nobody
I don't
want.
think
I don't
that
think
is-
nobody naturally wants to do bad things.
yeah, some people do. People do.
Why?
Hey, I ain't about to get into that. But there are evil people
Some-
in this world.
Oh, so you do believe in evil?
I believe that people do evil things. Yes, I don't believe that there's a devil.
Okay, but you do believe that they do evil things. Where do you think that thought process comes from?
Us?
So you think a person was just born evil?
No, I don't think that. I don't think a person is born anything. I think good and evil are relative terms
Okay.
because it depends on what you're doing and who you're doing it to and for what reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm rich and I'm hoarding all the resources and thieves are coming to take my stuff, of course the thieves are gonna look like the evil ones. But I'm the hoarder, hoarding all the resources.
Absolutely. I can understand that part, but just you said people just be evil just to be evil.
I think there are evil people. I think there are people that just do evil things, yes.
that want to.
Yeah, they want to. Because there's no karma. If there was karma, then karma would teach people a lesson.
Some people don't care because if that was the case, the jailhouse wouldn't be full.
The jailhouse is not a rehabilitation or first of all, people living better in jailhouse than people living out on the
No,
street.
they ain't.
Trust me.
Not from what they say. I'm just saying on the news that's been all over the
It's
USA.
it's dudes that's taking care of families locked up, and there's people that's out in the streets that can't take care of a family. So there's a reason they be in there thriving.
I don't think nobody wants to thrive in prison.
Trust me, there's a lot of people that want to thrive in prison.
You think so?
People,
You ever been in
people-
prison before?
I never been in prison, but I know about prison. When you got a status, it's hard to come out in the regular world and live a regular life when you were something. in
You
the
can
prison
still be
system.
that something. You can be an example and show them, yes, I did it. I did the crime. I did the
Yeah,
time.
but it depends on the mindset and depends on what the thing you
And
were.
I'm gonna make this positive change and show people that, yeah, this big name, I'm gonna use it for something positive and something good.
Man, it's
Can I interject real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm just listening to both of y'all perspectives of the jail situation.
Uh-huh.
If you take that same logic back to relationships, that kind of explains. Jap giving you the reality, and you saying what it could be, what it should be, from a woman's perspective.
Right, because I feel like this. No lie, y'all. I am such. Y'all may not believe this, But as much as I'm an advocate for women and like women empowerment, I'm an advocate for y'all, like for the men. Like I really believe in y'all that if we as women build y'all men up, like
build us up.
I mean, not build you up. Let me take it back. But like believe in y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of women lost faith in y'all because of the shit that y'all have done. And because
what some have done.
I said, okay. Some.
Right.
But women lose faith in men. You get what I'm saying? And like for me, I am such an optimistic, like I don't care how bad I've been done, but I still believe in our black men. Like I still believe that they can be something.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I don't see anything wrong with it. And I'm okay with people saying, oh, you stupid, you naive, you this, that, and the third. But I really do believe, I believe our black men are beautiful and they can be strong kings if somebody was in their corner advocating for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all men don't have that.
It starts in the home.
That's true, but for the ones that never had that in the home, I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like
if he ain't having it in the home, it's gonna be hard.
See, but again, like you said, he got this name, and yes, I know you feel like, but I just feel like I don't care. Even like my say nephews, could like all the men, I always tell them like y'all are strong, y'all are smart, y'all are intelligent, y'all are good men. You know, so like I pour that into like, and even like the girls that we raise, we always be like y'all are beautiful, you're strong, you're smart, you're courageous, you're intelligent. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything you want to do. You can be anything. Like I just feel like that if they had that in the prison systems, not just women, but if they had men, mentors to go into the prison system to help these young men or show them the way, like to say that it's okay to be the man, but legitimately be the man. Like I've seen a lot of guys do that.
The system got to be done over. It's not our American.
But I get your point. I get your point. I understand it. I understand how. And I'm gonna always be that optimistic. Like I'm gonna always be hopeful for our race and for our black men, because I really do love our black men. I feel like they don't get enough credit as they should. I feel like black men go through a lot.
We go through
and they don't talk about it.
Because what's it gonna matter?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it took everything. I couldn't even get nothing out of you when I asked you how did you juggle your family life, your kids, and all that kind of stuff. And like you said, it doesn't matter. But y'all go through a lot. Like, y'all have a lot on your plates. You deal with a lot. And it's just that women are more vocal about it than men. And it's okay for men to be vocal about it too sometimes.
And what's it gonna matter?
It does matter, because listen, a woman or anybody else, we can't help y'all solve any problems if we don't know what the problems are.
Well,
we can't not solve them, but we can't even actually suggest resources or anything to y'all because we don't know. Y'all internalize so many things like childhood trauma, adult trauma, relationship trauma. Y'all never speak about it.
That's because we have to continue being men.
No, you have to talk about it too.
Right, but regardless, we still have to continue being men.
You still have to talk about it. I mean, you still. But again, like what I was saying and reiterate, I feel like that this is why they had this article on Facebook where the guy just killed his baby mama, all that kind of stuff. Like he had some type of mental illness.
In Winston?
No, I think it was somewhere in Atlanta or some. Like I mean, he was
Florida.
Winston, though. But this just happened. It was all over IG everywhere. The guy killed his mama. He killed his own mama, and he killed his baby mama. His
Winston
cousin.
Salem.
No, it was not.
Was it like last week or this week?
No, it was this a couple days ago.
Yeah, I think that's Winston Salem.
Well, I don't know. But the story went, he killed his mama, his cousin, and his baby mama, and he was on his way
and he put it
to
on Facebook,
Atlanta.
Right?
Yeah, and he was on his way to Atlanta. I thought it was Florida, but I could be wrong. But and I might be wrong. It might be Wednesday. But he was on his way to Atlanta until they stopped him. And he was going to kill his wife.
Oh, no.
I mean, the ex-wife.
I seen that.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Right, and
Is
that's
that
what
the
I'm
dude
saying.
that
They said he was mentally ill. They said
I
that
ain't
the
read
wife,
the article. I just
they said the
read
wife
headline.
said, the wife said, what you're talking about is the guy who killed the baby mama found, the baby mama found out he was down low and he killed them. That was 3 people, wasn't it?
I seen the headline. I ain't read the article, but I seen the headline.
Oh, I didn't know what was the reason for it.
Okay, yeah. So, and he was on his way to Atlanta to kill the wife, but they said she sent him back to wherever his hometown was because he stopped taking his medicines. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I don't
But see,
think
that's a
everybody's
real
born
problem. That's a clinical
with
problem.
mental illness, but I feel like at some point this man had a break. He had a break, and nobody was there. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I understand what you're saying, but that don't mean that talking was going to stop that.
I'm not saying talking was gonna stop it, but what I'm saying is that y'all as men y'all have got to stop internalizing, and you're gonna have to deal with whatever issues you have at some point, and while still being a man and still doing it. It's okay to even go to therapy, like even just for an hour.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, like I feel like men have to have some type of outlet, like men support groups, like even guys just hanging out, having a guys' night and talking about all the shit.
We do
and
that
like,
now.
Yeah.
We don't do therapy a lot, but we talk about our stuff with our boys.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Like y'all need that, and that's and I feel like good men should have that. You know what I'm saying? But what about the ones that don't? Like, do y'all even think about like, can I mentor some young men? Can I take my little nephew? You know what I'm saying? Like, who can I
think about it, man? This world's so crazy. You don't know, like, it's nothing like. I mean, there's ways we can help. There's ways we can help.
See, that's the problem.
There are ways we can help, but it's like it's a scamming ass world out here, man. It's like
who you scamming by helping?
No, it's people be scamming you.
But what I'm saying is, it's like you can start with your family. Your nephews.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You get what I'm saying? Your nieces. Like, say if you got nieces, I mean, even though you the uncle, you still can be an impact in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle was like my dad. Mm-hmm. So like him and my mama grew up together. Mm-hmm. Even though he had his own family too. Mm-hmm. So he was kind of like my uncle daddy. But like him and I had a bond just like him and his kids had a bond. Like I feel like kids and young adults, like if you can come in and be a role model to some, like I'm not saying change the entire world, but it's just like a few.
But you got to do what you can do in your way of.
But that's what I'm saying. And say you start with your own family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it could be the neighbor's kid that you might just pour into. You get what I'm saying? Then it may be another neighbor's kid after this kid grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I just feel like the men just ain't doing enough.
I mean, and none of us doing enough.
I
agree.
We
wouldn't be where we are if we were.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just think it's sad though. I really feel like some of the men and young men have just lost their way.
I mean, we ain't lost our way. We aware of the obstacles in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but what are y'all gonna do about it?
I mean, who's y'all?
Who your group of guys? Have y'all ever sat down and thought about it, talked about it?
Man, we ran what? I grew up in a youth organization helping the youth in the hood.
There you go. So what have you put back into it?
That's what I put into it.
Oh, you because you grew up in it, or
no,
you go
I was
back?
running it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had it. That's why my group of friends are what they are, because that's where we came from and that's what we continue.
Now that's dope. I can get with it. That's dope.
But I mean, a lot of the ones we help are some of the biggest drug lords and criminals.
Jasper.
I'm saying they still got their principles. They still got. I mean, You can give people knowledge. You can give them guidance, but
But
what they do with
do you
it,
even go check on them?
they grown man. I barely see. I
You
don't even see my kids.
You don't
every
even
day.
think about checking on them.
I see them when I see them. I don't see my own boys every day. I don't check up on my boy. I got my
That's why
own,
I feel it's like. See, now you see
my own existence.
You seeing what I'm
to
talking
worry
about? Where the division coming in at? Like,
no, that's a grown man. I'm not.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like just randomly. Like, I'm not saying you have to check on all 50.
Man,
55.
we got Facebook. That's checking on. We see each other.
Oh, so y'all see them on Facebook?
Yeah, that's
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. As long as you interact or let them know that you still
calling you. Hey man, you 40 years old. How you know? I see you, and I'm gonna go off of whatever image you choose to present on Facebook. If you're doing good, I'm glad for you. If you bad, how you doing? Boom. What, if you need something, I mean, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. But I got my own existence to worry about. I can't focus. I can't internalize nobody else's problems.
No, I didn't say internalize it.
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying do you good as
But
much as you
I'm always
can.
gonna encourage. I'm always gonna uplift whatever I could do. The youth definitely gonna get my support, whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing matters to me.
Okay.
But for when it does matter, that's it. In the end, we all gonna die.
You just gonna just say it.
In the end, we all gonna be dead.
We just gonna die. You just have to put it like that.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. Well, y'all, we are wrapping up. This is episode
3.
three. Tab with Jap and Tab. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the love and support. Please, so that we can start going live on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe, because we want to be able to go live so that we can have some really good dialogue. Is it dialects or dialogue? Oh, dialect is like the language, right?
Right.
Okay. See, I ain't that blonde now. But dialogue. You always try to be clown me. But anyway, so we can have some good dialogues with y'all and have some fun and some good laughs. So thank you guys for joining us. We love you. Peace.